Did you ask leave of the court? Doesn't mean you don't ask the court for permission.
We didn't.
Yeah, I think you can't do it unless you ask the court permission.
What is the process?
What I understand.
What is the problem? Well, I'd like to go through that process. I'm doing this as a journalist.
Yeah.
What is the process to you?
You send in a written request to the court.
Yeah?
Supreme Court rules. You should
Asking leave of the court to set up a camera in the courtroom. It's allowed by law.
Legally,
you have to.
Yes, sir, I understand. This was kind of a last minute thing, and considering it's almost like breaking news, I came out here to cover it without going through the formalities.
Okay.
So I would like to do that. We
You'll
say
get
that
thrown out,
time.
but you know what? He's not the judge. The judge will do it, but I'm sure you'll get thrown out because the way the rules work, and I sat on the committee involving presses, you're absolutely entitled, but you're supposed to file a request so the court can ensure where you're located, that people find out who you are, that they can vet you and find out that you're not allegedly pressed like their client claims to be pressed. So we're going to take the position you're going to get.
But what
thrown out.
difference does it make? How do
I'm
you
not going to talk to
define
you.
press?
Just tell you my position. I'll talk to the judge.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a pretentious matter. I just want you to remind everyone, be respectful of the court. If I think you're getting out of hand, I may embarrass you in front of everyone. So please, folks, let's all be respectful of each other and particularly the court. Thank you. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Question.
Yes, sir.
The problem with the press here is that he's got a camera or that the press is here at all?
No, the problem is the camera and a formal request was not made of the court.
For the camera?
Correct. Yeah, a court reporter is always allowed. Writing is always allowed. A regular journalist without a camera is allowed generally,
Yeah,
but the
just
camera may be the issue.
Just my own.
So I will check with the judge and we'll go from there. Okay, guys?
Yeah, that's what the rules are. Of course, press is allowed, but you're not allowed to have cameras without the court having had a request. Been the law here for a long time. Probably since the late 70s. Alan Kluger, Kluger.
And sir, who are you with?
My name is Carlos Miller. I run a blog called Photography is Not a Crime, Independent Journalist.
Okay. I'll let the judge know. And everybody's here? We ready to get working? All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Alan Leesfield presiding.
Okay, sorry for the delay, folks. It was my understanding there was a camera in here, and there are certain rules that, have a seat.
You may be seated.
That we are requested by our chief judge and our administrative judge to be sure that the rules are followed. So I needed to call my administrative chief to make sure that communications was up here, make sure that certain rules were followed. And I'm sorry it took a delay, but I did just want to be sure that everyone was informed, etc. And of course, the press or whoever wants to, anyone who wants to to photograph these proceedings is welcome. It's their own punishment to have to do it.
I read the rule because they didn't file a motion to have the press that normally the rule requires.
Correct.
It's okay. I'm a big First Amendment guy. I would do this though. Under the form motion, he has to identify himself and what press he's with. So if he would just state in the record his name and the press he represents, we know
That's
who
a
he is.
valid point. I'd like to know that myself,
Yes.
if you don't mind. Sir, if you state your name and tell us who you're with.
My name is Carlos Miller. I run a blog called Photography is Not a Crime.
You're a real journalist.
Yes, sir. You want to come over and talk to me?
You're a clown.
No, sir. Are you a real attorney? I mean, you don't insult people like that. You don't even know me. All right. Well, that's good. That's good to go.
Well, that is consistent with the level of civility that we've seen.
What's his
from,
name?
That guy's name is Alan Kluger.